Welcome to Daily English Dialogues, the podcast for smart English learners. I'm Mike.
And I'm Vicky. Today we're diving into a topic that's crucial for anyone feeling stuck: how to learn English more efficiently.
Exactly. We're not talking about studying for 8 hours straight. We're talking about practical, powerful strategies you can use every single day.
It's all about learning smarter, not just harder. Shall we jump right in?
Let's do it. So, Vicky, what's the first big hurdle you see learners facing?
Without a doubt, it's the idea that they need to find huge blocks of time to study. They think they need to have a massive 3-hour session on a Sunday to make any progress.
Right, the all or nothing approach. And then they burn out, miss a week, and feel guilty.
Precisely. The most important strategy, the foundation for everything else, is consistency. 15 to 20 minutes of focused practice every single day is infinitely more powerful than one long, infrequent session.
It's about building a habit, right? Letting your brain absorb things little by little.
Exactly. It's called spaced repetition. It helps move new information from your short-term to your long-term memory. So our first tip is simple. Find 15 minutes a day, while your coffee brews, on your commute, before bed. Just make it daily.
Okay, so you found your 15 minutes. What's next? How do you create an environment for success?
This leads to the next strategy: total immersion. You need to create an English bubble for yourself, no matter where in the world you live.
An English bubble. I like that. What does that look like in practice?
It starts with small, simple changes to your digital life. Change the language on your phone to English. Change the language on your social media apps.
That's a great one. You're already using these devices all day, so you might as well be learning passively.
Then you bring it into your physical space. Get some sticky notes and label things in your house. The table is table. The window is window. The coffee maker is coffee maker.
So you're constantly seeing the words in their natural context.
Yes, and that brings us to the most important reason for immersion. It helps you overcome the habit of mental translation.
The mental translator. That's the little voice in your head that hears English, translates it to your native language, formulates a reply, and then translates that back into English.
And it's exhausting. It makes conversations slow and stressful. By the time you're ready to speak, the moment has passed.
So how does labeling a chair help with that?
Because you start to connect the physical object directly with the English word. You see the object and your brain thinks chair, not the word for chair in your native language first. You're building direct neural pathways.
That makes so much sense. You're cutting out the middleman.
A wonderful way to practice this is to start thinking directly in English. Narrate your day inside your head. Okay, I am walking to the kitchen. Now I am opening the fridge. I think I'll have an apple.
It might feel a little strange at first, but it's an absolute game changer for fluency. Okay, so we're building consistent habits and thinking in English. What about the actual material we should be learning?
This is another huge mindset shift. Stop memorizing long lists of isolated words.
You mean just learning words like decision, important, future on their own?
Yes. Instead, learn phrases and chunks of language. Don't just learn the word appointment. Learn I need to make an appointment, or I'm running late for my appointment.
Because that's how native speakers actually talk. We don't speak in single words. We use these prefabricated chunks of language.
It makes your speech so much more natural and fluent. Plus, you're learning grammar and context at the same time, often without even realizing it.
Okay, that's what's learned. Now how about how to sound? Many learners worry about their pronunciation and rhythm. Is there a good technique for that?
There is, and it's a wonderfully active one. It's called shadowing.
It sounds a bit mysterious.
It's very simple in practice. You find a short audio clip of a native speaker, maybe a minute from a podcast, an audiobook, or a movie scene. First, you listen. Then you play it again, and you speak along with them at the same time, copying them as closely as you can.
So you're literally becoming their shadow.
Precisely. The goal isn't just to say the words, but to copy the rhythm, the intonation, the melody of the language. It trains the muscles in your mouth and helps you internalize the natural flow of English speech.
These are all fantastic, practical strategies. But I think we need to talk about the mindset, because all the techniques in the world won't help if you're paralyzed by the fear of making mistakes. So, shadowing is a powerful tool for speaking, but that brings up a broader point. How can our listeners apply these principles of consistency and active learning to the 4 core skills: listening, reading, writing, and of course, speaking?
Oh, absolutely. It's the biggest barrier. So many brilliant learners are so afraid of saying something wrong that they simply don't say anything at all. That's a fantastic question, Mike. It's crucial to have a balanced approach. Let's start with listening. Many people think having an English movie on in the background is enough. That's passive listening. It's a good start for getting used to the sounds of the language, but it's not enough on its own.
And that, ironically, is the biggest mistake you can make.
It truly is. We have to completely reframe how we view mistakes. A mistake is not a failure. It's not a sign of weakness. It's simply proof that you are trying. It's data.
Data. I love that. So if you use the wrong verb tense, that's not a failure. It's data telling you, okay, this is an area I can focus on improving.
Exactly. You must be kind to yourself. Every fluent English speaker you admire was once a beginner making hundreds of mistakes a day. It is a non-negotiable part of the journey.
And that ties into persistence and motivation. It's easy to get discouraged when fluency feels so far away. That's why it's crucial to track your small wins.
Yes, don't focus on what you can't do yet. Celebrate what you can do. Did you understand a joke in a TV show for the first time? That's a win. Did you ask for directions and understand the answer? A huge win.
Those small victories build momentum and confidence, and they keep you going when it feels tough.
So, to bring it all together, this is all about integrating these small, smart habits into your daily life. It's about shifting from studying English to living with English.
Your 15 minutes of shadowing in the morning, thinking in English during your commute, listening to an English podcast while you cook, learning one new phrase before bed, it all adds up.
It stops being a chore and starts being a natural part of your day.
Well, that's all the time we have for today on Daily English Dialogues. Let's do a super quick recap of these powerful strategies.
First, prioritize consistency over intensity. A little bit every day goes a long way.
Second, create an English immersion bubble to help you stop translating in your head.
Third, learn phrases, not just single words, to build natural-sounding speech.
Next, use shadowing to improve your rhythm, flow, and pronunciation.
And most importantly, maintain a positive and resilient mindset. Embrace mistakes as learning opportunities and track your small wins to stay motivated.
These tips will genuinely accelerate your progress and make the journey to fluency so much more enjoyable. Thanks for tuning in, everyone.
Thank you for joining us. Keep practicing, stay positive, and we'll talk to you next time.